he frequently serves as a tragic character, one that wants to be heroic like his counterpart, but always ends up serving Superman's enemies.
He's like your exact opposite.
So he's Bizarro Jerry.
New York's Democratic Governor Andrew Cuomo seems to be on something of a victory tour, congratulating the state and himself for defeating the virus, even selling this poster, which shows his state getting over the mountain by bringing down the curve during the 111 days of hell, as the governor put it. The poster includes references to his daughters and a boyfriend, little inside jokes. There are no illustrations, however, of the more than 32,000 dead New Yorkers.
Bizarro.
The highest death toll by far of any state. No rendering on that poster of criticism that Governor Cuomo ignored warnings, no depiction of the study that he could have saved thousands of lives had he and Mayor de Blasio acted sooner.
Bizarro Jerry?
Yeah, like Bizarro Superman. Superman's exact opposite. Who lives in the backwards Bizarro world.
No painting there on the poster of his since rescinded order that nursing homes take all infected patients in.
Up is down, down is up. He says hello when he leaves, goodbye when he arrives.
Here's what Governor Cuomo had to say yesterday.
What we went through and what we did was historic, because we did tame the beast. We did turn the corner. We did plateau that mountain. And then we came down the other side. And they will be talking about what we did for decades to come.
Here to discuss this and more is CNN Chief Medical Correspondent Dr. Sanjay Gupta. And Sanjay, look, I know a lot of New Yorkers are happy that the infection numbers are down, and, you know, we all hope that they stay down. But let's be clear, this is revisionism.
Who is that?
Ah, that's right, you weren't around. Long story short, somebody tried to clone Superman, but ended up with opposite Superman.
Bizarro is evil?
No, he's harmless.
And a lot of the crowing and Governor Cuomo going on late night is offending a lot of New Yorkers, given the fact that this is the highest death toll of any state, more than 32,000 dead.
Shouldn't he say bad bye? Isn't that the opposite of goodbye?
Nope.
No, it's still goodbye.
The next closest is New Jersey with 17,000. Are people going to be talking about what Governor Cuomo did for decades to come in the way he hopes?
A wild imitation of earthly civilization, where everything is the opposite of things we know.
Unfortunately, I don't think so.
Does he live underwater?
No.
Is he black?
Look, just forget the whole thing, all right?
I think we're very early days in this. You know, we're looking at the first few pages of the history books, and I think there's a lot more to be written. I'm a little surprised by that poster, I got to tell you, because you know, I think if anything, that's what this virus has taught us, is that we need to have a significant amount of humility. This virus surprises us over and over again. There's no place in the country that's not vulnerable. And I think we should have learned, I think we have learned, that victory laps are not the thing to be doing, because we're not through this by a long shot, sad to say, even in New York.
These are a couple of my friends. This is Gene, and this guy we just call Feldman.
Bizarro world.
I think there's two ways of sort of looking at this. You know, on one hand, the house was on fire, and Governor Cuomo helped put the fire out. But I think there's also, you know, we heard from a lot of our medical contributors today, infectious disease specialists, who say, look, I mean, part of the legacy, part of the story will be that did New York act too slowly as well initially? The house went on fire. Why? Did it need to go on fire?
Hello, Kevin.
Hello, Vargas.
But I got to tell you, Jake, we heard from a lot of people today. Some of it solicited, some of it unsolicited, and most everyone had some tone of, look, let's slow this down, this victory lap. You know, we're very early days here. If people sort of get this sense of complacency, we've seen it in other countries around the world, we've seen it here in the United States, and we've seen it throughout history, that can be a real problem, Jake.
Humility, at the very least, called for.
Jerry, George, Kramer, this is Kevin, Gene, and Feldman.
Yeah. As always, we hope that our pessimism is wrong.
I guess I've been at Reggie's.
The Bizarro coffee shop?
Kevin and his friends are nice people. They read
I read.
books, Jerry.
Oh.